So in New York City, ICE raids have taken dozens of illegal migrants into custody, including suspected gang members and accused killers.
That's good.
Yet a massive migrant shelter that would house 2,000 men is still slated to open in NYC next month. Angry residents, they're speaking out.
I had never been afraid in South Bronx. I am now terrified.
Wow.
I'm terrified for me, for my students. I will have to move.
As literally someone that has lived this experience personally, you should be ashamed. It is not okay for you to take our tax money.
Ken Janello is the ICE acting deputy director, and he joins us now. Ken, thanks so much for joining the program. I know you don't know much about the shelter, but I do know that there's a lot of criminal aliens in New York City. How is this going to make it difficult with New York being a sanctuary city for your job?
Well, obviously, I've been speaking about sanctuary city policies for a long time now. And you see all the great work that the men and women of ICE have been doing in this administration. The problem is the sanctuary policies, basically, there's no cooperation with local law enforcement. So NYPD, unfortunately, can't cooperate with us on our administrative immigration cases. So when we...
And it's not like they don't want to. It is just because of the policies, they cannot. They pretty much have their hands tied behind their back, even if they would like to cooperate. So please, conservatives, understand this. It's not that the police don't want to cooperate. It's just that the laws in place have it where they pretty much their hands are tied behind their back. So don't go out there spreading misinformation saying that these blue cities, all they want to do is protect migrants, because we do not, okay? I didn't vote for that, all right? That law happened in the 80s or something like that. So please, cut the BS thinking that all blue cities don't want to help out with ICE. Do not say that. I'm tired of y'all saying that, because some of y'all flipping conservatives, y'all be saying some weird stuff coming out your mouth, okay? Don't do it. I repeat, don't do it.
We had a unit that was based out of Rikers Island during the former Mayor de Blasio time. When they strengthened the sanctuary policies, they kicked the unit out of Rikers Island, which basically meant that those people that we would vet that were foreign-born aliens at the time, that we determined to be amenable to removal proceedings, we would take into custody. And you know, on an average at that time, over 10 years ago, we were taking, you know, about 100 a month. So if you do the math, that's 100 a month. You're talking about 1,000 to 1,200 individuals that are now being released right back into the community.
So just correct, so the audience understands. So when there's a detainer put on a person, typically, if it's not a sanctuary city, you got a criminal alien that's in the jail. You just want to come and pick them up. As a result of the sanctuary city, you can't do that. So these people are back out in the public, and now you got to send a task force to go after these people.
100%. So basically, someone gets arrested, charged with a crime. They go remanded to custody of Rikers, and then we lodge an immigration detainer, which is also accompanied by an immigration warrant. And due to the sanctuary policies, they will not accept the immigration detainer nor the administrative warrant. So they just release the criminals right back into the community to reoffend. And there's a lot of recidivism with these individuals.
So let's just talk about New York City so the audience can see a picture. We're talking about, I think the last number I heard, around 60,000 criminal migrants in the city. That does not include the gotaways. And we're not just talking about 60,000 people that are illegally in the country, but they have committed a crime, right?
That's correct. I remember quoting some numbers a couple of months ago that it was around that. Unfortunately, it does not include the gotaways.
That's right.
So like you said, when they release these individuals back into the community, as you've seen over the past week, the amount of force that's needed to go out and arrest them, because obviously a lot of these people are bad actors. They're violent felons. And they have the upper hand in their apartments or residences. So when you're going in, you need to ensure you have safety and a show of force. And sanctuary policies also drain taxpayers' money because now we have to send all these resources out to try and arrest these individuals that we could have just taken in the confines and the security of a facility or a jail. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Real quickly, I only got about 15 seconds, but there's rumors going out there that ICE is arresting American citizens, right? Can you just dispel that? There's a difference from an American citizen that is detained when they're around another criminal migrant, but they're not deporting or arresting American citizens, right?
That's correct. Obviously, there's some misinformation and false narratives that are getting played in the media, which unfortunately always seems to accompany our agency. But ICE does not arrest U.S. citizens unless they have a specific criminal warrant for a U.S. citizen. But on an immigration enforcement, for the civil immigration cases, we do not arrest U.S. citizens. We focus on criminal aliens and those that present a danger to national security.
So, as he's just said, and I'm glad that he mentioned that, because there's a lot of people, especially on social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, that are spreading a lot of false rumors, and they need to stop, because you're going to get people very scared. They will not send a person who is a naturalized U.S. citizen back to your country. No, if you have committed a crime with that illegal alien, you know where your ass is going to go? Into a U.S. jail. You are now a U.S. citizen. They're going to put you in a U.S. jail, dummy. Okay, so please stop with that. But I really want for them to really focus. I want to focus on that one of the things that he talked about. Whereas if a person has committed crime or committed crimes in a facility like Rikers or one of the jails that's in the 5 boroughs, why do we have it where that this person can be let out? That is ridiculous. Let ICE do their job. We're tired of it. The American people are tired of it. This is one of the things that I really appreciate and would be able to say I agree with the conservatives on that. This has to stop. It has to stop. Okay, we are tired of it. I didn't vote for this. I feel that what should happen with all the sanctuary cities, they should have it where every single voting cycle, whether it's 2 years, 4 years, whatever, that sanctuary vote, or even no, forget every year, a sanctuary city vote should be given to the people. Do you want to be a sanctuary city? Do not leave it to these elected officials because they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about you, and it's sad. It's sad. Okay, but I want to hear from you guys. Tell me, what do you think about this one right here? How do you feel about ICE, you know, a lot of times having to use more resources because sanctuary cities don't hold these criminals who have committed crimes, don't hold them so that ICE can get them. Tell me how you feel about that. What would you do if you were the mayor, or if you were one of the city councilmen or aldermen or people who make the major votes? How would you vote to help the people? And also tell me, how do you feel about the idea that the people in that city, of the sanctuary city, should be required to vote on that sanctuary city law every single year, have it as an ordinance that basically says that whether the people of New York or Seattle or whatever other sanctuary cities that's around this country, have them vote on it to see if they agree to become to continue to be a sanctuary city. Tell me, how do you feel about that one? I would greatly like to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I know that your time is valuable, but you're spending with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you please like the video, make some comments, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already? As a newer YouTuber, I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to reach that magic number of 1,000 subscribers so I can get fully monetized, earn some YouTube shillings, and continue to bring you guys great commentary and reaction content. But I can only do it with your help, so please help a brother out. Thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate you. Peace.